Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. Now here at one of these trading points, we don't have access to our storage from what I can tell, so I wasn't able to store a bunch of stuff. I sold what I could and consolidated items and so on to try to get the inventory situation under control. Rested folks who need rested, and now we're ready to venture back into the labyrinth. And let's see if there's any more. Okay, I do want to finish exploring this level too. So we're not quite ready to go in the labyrinth yet, because I've been hoping this one would pop up, and now that we have Cecily and Lean in the party, we'll be able to explore it properly. Such is my hope. Alright, so I'll be skedaddling through here, through the center. Alright, let's let him have it. Alright, good start. Alright, 306 gold. Nice. Oh, Nakari gained a level. Tired of her losing wisdom, considering that's a spellcasting stat for her. Or the spellcasting stat for her, but we've discussed this. It will all average out in the end, so I won't stress it. Alright, well now we're here at the map that I want to explore before we check out the labyrinth. So, time to start turning on Flotor. Alright, we've got 15 casts of it between the two of them. If that's not enough, then the map design is stupid, is all I have to say. Now that Lean has maxed out the number of Tier 2 MP she gets. As you can see, I varied up the dungeon music yet again. Very ethereal, almost soothing sounding one for this. I like it. I like it a lot. It almost sounds more like, I don't know, peaceful repose music than dungeon music, but I'm going to leave it on for a bit just because I like it so much. It's really good. Yeah, not super dungeon-y, but really relaxing to listen to. I still need to rip the tracks from this game. They're so good, I want to make a playlist of them. Monster time! And Akari slices them all into ribbons. Stone. Let's see if Wendy's on her game today. Okay. Good start. A return ticket. Beautiful. We'll take that. We learned that they're not quite as useful as we thought, but they're still good, of course. Twisting Shadow. Okay, they ran away. You can live then. Alright, we explored that little area. Might as well grab the other one while we're in the neighborhood. Dead. Magic Drain. My most hated of low-level traps. There are, I vaguely remember, much nastier higher-level ones that can basically TPK you but we haven't run into any of those yet. Alright, Wendy doing well so far. Cracked kaleidoscope, interesting. Fallen wing, bacon. Well, this is a lot of stuff that doesn't stack, which is not what I like to see, unless it's something really good. You know, if it's really good, I'll take it regardless, but... Alright, let's go ahead and get this area here to the south, too, while we're at it. Alright, you fools. You want to attack? Get wrecked. You've made a foolish mistake. Wrecked. Twisting shadows. We have learned that they're not that scary, even though they look like they should be. But in fact, they're a joke. So many treasure chests. Get out of here, magic drain. Ripped ninja top. Probably for something nobody can wear, because we have no ninjas and probably never will. Just because you have to have an evil character and they wouldn't get along with my good and neutral party very well. Which, I don't know to what extent that really matters. Probably not much. But still. Oh wow, I didn't realize I can breath deeper than the first enemy layer. That's interesting. We'll have to keep that in mind. So destructive. Griza and Akari are such out-of-control killing machines. Wow, good thing we got initiative. We're struggling against these guys for some reason. Go ahead and give them some magic then, if that's the way it's going to be. Try fire. You would think a white tiger would be fire vulnerable. Alright, it kind of worked. It's pretty sad when spells you can only use a limited number of times do less damage than your fighter's attacks that they can spam endlessly, but welcome to Class of Heroes. Kind of feel like the casters are, their real value is in healing and utility more than their attacks. At least that's been my impression. Broken Slink, get out of here with that nonsense. Material. More silver. That's stackable, thankfully. We've been getting a lot of it. I assume you need it to make some pretty good equipment. Oh, teleporter. I forgot about that. And that is teleporting us into this area that we're going to need Flotor so many times for. Okay, and then it teleports us back. Interesting stuff. What about this? So many magic drains. Armor top. Fluid. What is this armor top you speak of? Oh, Cecily. Radar has almost infinite patience, so I'm sure that he always just stands on his tiptoes, pats her head, yosh yosh. Energy drink, thin skin, can go in item bag. Oh wow, I didn't realize energy drink cures debuffs. That's quite good then. It's like an Asuna from Final Fantasy. I think I might have sold one, just thinking it was like an HP recovery. Now I kind of regret doing that. It's better than I thought. Alright, right, this armor top. Bronze armor plus 5. Did I just get something amazing? Defense 10. That sounds incredible. Versus 5, 6, and 3. It is definitely better than anything any of them have. Huh. Alright, we have to make some decisions. Who can wear adventure clothes? Not everybody. Now, because Lean is more of a guest character who I only bring along when it seems like we need to chain cast Flotor a lot, mostly, I don't necessarily want to prioritize giving her the best equipment. No offense, Lean. No offense intended whatsoever. Wendy's defense is terrible, bordering on non-existent, but I still want to prioritize the frontliners. Let's, tell you what, who can wear a noble top? Anybody. So let's see about giving this to Akari. She can't wear it, never mind. Seems odd to me that a samurai can't wear it, but okay. Let's give it to Radar then. Actually, wow, even a bishop can wear it. How strange that a samurai can't when a bishop can. Anyway, we'll give this to Radar then, since Akari refuses to wear it for whatever reason. There we go. And his leather armor, which is defense 3, cannot be worn by a scion. It can be worn by a thief, which is better than what she's got. So we'll give it to Wendy. Let her equip the leather. There we go. And then she can drop the Academy top. It's worth so little gold, it's not really worth keeping in the inventory. Let's do some organizing. There we go. Okay. Sorry for that little delay, but we got a really good new piece of equipment. We had to deal with that. Oh, let's grab that little corridor there. I want 100% this floor as long as we're going to all this. Whoa, that would be a chest that we just ran over. Hang on, stop. After we fight this group. You know, I'm vaguely remembering this now. I think I had a similar party composition when I played this game the first time. Not identical, but similar. Where I think I had a Bahamut and a Samurai. And I am now vaguely getting this memory, how between their breath and the flash slash, they were so destructive and so much better at AoE than my spellcasters could ever hope to be, and that they were the real firepower of the party as well as being the tanks. I mean, it's a good thing that martial classes in this game are strong when they're underpowered in a lot of RPGs, one might argue, but not in this game. In this game, you could almost argue that when it comes to combat, it's the casters who are underpowered. At least it seems that way to me. Maybe there's just some better way to use them that I'm not doing. But they make up for it with healing in the case of the healing classes and utility magic in the case of the others. That's not like they're worthless in combat, by any means. They certainly aren't. Okay, so now we want to get back to a teleporter and start exploring this middle area. There better be something good in there, because it's clearly going to be a big pain to explore it. It's going to burn through so many MP. You know, this is a case where it might have been better to have Ridge in the party because of his teleportation. You know, after we explore a certain amount of one of these striped areas, we could just teleport back instead of having to make it back the pain in the butt way by repeatedly casting Flotor. Well, it begins. We have a lot of casts between the two of them. Will it be enough? Oh geez, a spinner on top of everything else? Weirdly placed spinner. I mean, it can make you look like an idiot like I just did by banging your face into the wall, but it wouldn't really accomplish too much else. Well, let's watch out for that now that we know that they're here. One-way door to get back, it looks like. Nope, not touching it. Get that nonsense out of here. Basilisk. Can they actually turn us to stone? Their name sounds like they should be able to do that. Oh, wow, we stole 424 gold from that guy. Radar is the keeper of the antidotes. Anybody hurt? I'm not sure anybody's even hurt. Their hit point bars all look pretty full. That can go in an item bag. Gold. Nice. I feel like someone else was carrying some gold. Gold powder. Alright, well, anyway. Oh, there better be something good at the end of this. That's all I have to say. Well, we found the magic key. Okay, we can get back without having to cast it a bunch of times again, thanks to the one-way doors. So that's good. In fact, it looks like we even get to keep this one. So we might be able to do the other one as well. That would be nice. 100% this map. Alright. This teleporter leads to the other one. I think. Why is it confused about how to get there? The autopilot doesn't know how to get there. That's odd. I don't know why. Yeah, that's very odd. The autopilot suddenly just flips out and doesn't know what to do. Oh. What the heck? It wasn't a dark zone before. What the heck? Why is that suddenly a dark zone? It didn't used to be. We had that explored and it wasn't. What the heck? Is that a thing that can happen, that dark zones just start appearing on the map? I am starting to get a vague memory that the longer the game goes on, the more things like dark zones start just appearing on the map. Like showing that something bad is happening. That is suddenly a memory that is vaguely coming back to me. Which, disclaimer, I could be completely making up. But I am starting to think, like I said, that is a memory that's vaguely coming back to me. I'm starting to think that may be a thing. In which case, that would explain why we've been seeing things like random one-square dark zones here and there. Okay, I guess that is sort of a subtle indication to, hey, hurry up. You don't actually have an endless amount of time to do your quest, so move your butt. Kind of thing. Let's see. I think we still have enough MP between the two of them. Although this is Lean's last to make it. I think so. Yeah, we've got 6 more. That should do. If my memory about that is correct, that is a good, very subtle way to add some ominous tension to the game. Just summoning random dark zones around the map to kind of show that, hey, something bad's going on, and there's like some kind of dark magic that is slowly eating the dungeons. I kind of like that. That is a good way of adding subtle foreboding. Okay, it's just... Oh my gosh, what a troll. There was no point in even doing that. Alright, well, we 100%ed this floor, which is what I really wanted to do. So let's get out of here. I'm happy to have done that. Lean has fulfilled her purpose being with the party on this expedition. More frog innards that we give to Cecily because we're big jerks and like pranking her. Large towel. Bone dust goes in item bag. Okay. Well, now that we have done this, it's time to get back to the center and start exploring the labyrinth. That only took us 20 minutes, so I think we should have time to do that in this video. Depending on the number of enemies that get in my face, of course. Get out of here. That explains why the autopilot wouldn't go through that too. Interesting stuff. Oh right, it won't go through dark zones, which we literally just saw that. Gulpy, what a name. Get out of my face! Trying to get to the labyrinth. So annoying. Okay, I think this is worth a save. We've made good progress. Alright, I think this is the last of the labyrinths that we have access to that we have yet to explore. Let's turn on our map ore. Alright, we got a lot of MP for this, just in case there's anti-magic zones and stuff. Oh, the map is bugged out. Always irritating when it's like this. Let's turn on the lights, too. It's very dark. A switch. Catbat, you're new. Akari is very offended by your existence, by the way. This is an abomination. This should not be. And now it isn't. Don't press them because we don't know what to do with them yet. Okay, it's this again. So this is a gimmick we've seen in a previous labyrinth. I guess down? Or south, perhaps, I should say. It'll also be a good way to get full exploration of this area. Back to the north. I do like how, in addition to being distinct by not being symmetrical like the random maps are, that the actual labyrinth levels tend to have these more puzzly elements. It's pretty cool. It helps to add variety versus just exploring and fighting monsters, which is enjoyable enough by itself, but when you throw in a little simple puzzle solving and strange gimmicks on top of it, it's pretty neat. I like it. Oops. Didn't mean to interrupt the music like that. That was a complete accident. bomb. Let's just confirm that. I don't feel like being... I want to be careful. Oops. I thought that someone else had a whetstone. Maybe not. Maybe it was the better kind. Maybe I'm thinking of like the hard stone. Interesting labyrinth, this one. Alright, is this the one that needs the special key that we encounter in every labyrinth? Sure enough. What the crap is that? Hell Nappy? It's a horror show. Kill it with fire. And swords and lots of holy magic. And just every possible conceivable thing. Fire use. They look like they're flying, so I don't know if Quake use would do it, but I don't know if that's a thing in this game. It's probably not that logical. Try it. Okay, fire did it. Okay. They may have been absolutely horrifying entities, but they weren't actually that strong. I am guessing that we have already bypassed the boss, who was probably right in a 3x3 room to the north of where we started. No, we'll just take her out on the way back. That's fine. Relatively tame labyrinth layout for this one, I would say. That won't take us anywhere new, will it? No, it won't. How could we guess somewhere new with this? Let's think this through. By setting it to go east and having it blow us that way, we could. Okay. Yeah. Alright, but that doesn't help us. How about west? Alright, same deal here. How can we get it to get us anywhere new into these areas? Oh, I see. Step onto it from there and have it blow us east. Easy enough. More of those horrifying cat bats. But also have beaks, which neither cats nor bats have beaks, so I feel like there's things about them that are not being captured by their name. Our map wore off. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. No, not that. Map wore. That's what I wanted. Oh, interesting. What's this? Ah, no doubt it's that other thing that every labyrinth... Whoa! Devil Girl. Kinda looks like a very, very cartoony succubus. Well, get wrecked. Maybe we'll hit them with some light, just in case they're strong. Have some shimmer. And maybe... Volt. See how Volt does? Dark probably wouldn't do great, I wouldn't think. Try some Bubble. Okay, they're not that strong. How about these guys? Oh, something just tried to cast a spell on us. Luckily, status effect magic is terrible in this game. The cat bat's no magic, huh? Interesting stuff. Okay. Medusa's Eye. I want to double check that for us, Radar. Confirmed. I hope that can't petrify the whole party. I definitely have vague memories of sometimes getting TPK'd by traps in this game. Ripped Ruler bottom. Ruler is in, like, leader, lord. Presumably, because it wouldn't make much sense if they meant the other kind of ruler. But yeah, this is probably that empty 3x3 area that will surely house a boss or something later in the game. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Point west. And across again. And east. And across. I appreciate that this version is less obnoxious than the previous one we found, where you had to navigate this huge edge-hugging maze in order to get back to the center and manipulate the thing to fly across the middle area. Okay, so I guess now we'll want to go south to get back to where we were. Like so. Pretty simple. Okay. Oh, and now we need to go west to get back to the start. Okay, and now south, I guess. Let's just give them a blazing fist. I don't feel like messing with ya. Interesting whistling sound that thing made when it died. Okay. Now let's go fight the boss. Geez, another big group. Let's go ahead and Blazing Fist them too. Well done, party. Mortal Strike. Again, feeling cautious, so double check it. An accessory. Oh, that sounds like a finished item. Warrior Ring +2 sounds amazing. Does it do anything other than hit point +1, or is it... Okay, hit point +1, evade 2. Increases strength and vitality. Sounds pretty darn good. Should probably give that to one of my frontliners, maybe Akari. I feel like now that she has Flash Slash, that Akari might be my deadliest character. Samurai class paint. Okay, she can't carry it. Give the Thorny Ivy to Wendy then. Okay, that's Cecily, whatever. There we go. Go ahead and equip it. She cannot. Oh my gosh. It looks like she can. Male, female. Good, neutral, evil. Oh, race. Felper can't use it. A dwarf, a Bahamut, and a Diabolos can. Okay, we'll have to give it to Griza then. That's fine. Or we could give it to Radar, but I'll give it to Griza. That's fine. Sorry, Akari. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and make a save. And fight the puppet girl. Oh, you're very kind of older sister, sweet older sister look. Apparently the way you talk is in a very ditzy sing-songy voice is what I get out of how your dialogue is written. Hey, how the heck do you pronounce that? Mayman? I have no idea. Okay, this is not the smart one. You may look like the sweet older sister type, but you're actually a moron. Oh, she gets a very, like, Girl of Destiny in her title screen pose battle sprite, which is not going to stop me from destroying her whatsoever. Stand against me and be obliterated. Oh my gosh! Okay. She took a few hits to kill and she hit Akari really hard. You're kind of strong. I mean, you know, still kind of a joke for a boss, but you took some serious hits and you hit Akari really hard. Well, bye, Mayman. Whoa! Hey there. You're flashy. I'm guessing you're Demoria. Actually, I know you're Demoria because I remember that, but sure, go ahead and tell me who you are. Okay. I see. I'd prefer if you didn't. Oh, so you're not going to do it yourself. You're being lazy about it. That's a horror show and a half. Everybody hit it as hard as you possibly can. Ooh, I was not able to heal Akari before this fight. That's not ideal. Well, we'll have Cecily see if she can do it. What do I want to hit it with? I feel like Dark is not the right thing here. Let's try Quake. Okay. Okay. Gosh. Oh, the boss fights. The boss fights. Alright, Radar gained a level. So, Demoria, do you have anything better than that? Because that wasn't very impressive. Oh, life golems is what your puppet girls are called. Okay. You know, honestly, Demoria, rather than engaging you in a fight to the death, I'd rather just date you, if I'm being honest about it. You're not being very cooperative about that, though. But aren't you also a spellcaster? Don't you also gimp yourself by doing that? You're very evil, Demoria. You need to calm down on the evilness. Dial it back a bit. Oh, it's Nina. Okay, and suddenly we warp back to Particus, and there is no sound whatsoever. I guess you saved us, Nina, thanks. Demoria doesn't seem like a very nice person. Hey, Sarah. I don't know, all sound effects and music have stopped, so it's a little, it's a little quiet. That sounds good. Oh, is it okay? I mean, that was pretty obvious, you know. Though I understand why you didn't want to accept it. What a slap to the face thing to say to your sister who thought you were dead and you haven't seen in years. Sure. Do you really have to take that bottle of booze everywhere? Literally everywhere. We still have no music. Why do you start out with a really dumb sounding Feynman? It's true, it is more like She Brought Us. You know, I might edit in music for this because it's so awkward without any. In which case, me saying there's no music is going to sound really odd, so maybe I won't or I'll sound like an idiot. His name is Joru, not Jory. Come on, translators, at least get the names consistent. That does seem strange. Sounds good. By the way, do we get a congratulations for all the awesome deeds that we have performed? Okay, we finally get music again. Alright, lots and lots of dramatic stuff has just unfolded. We are finally really getting into the plot of the game. I mean, we still don't know much of anything about what's happening, but we've met the BBEG, Demoria, who is pretty hot and would be pretty dateable if she wasn't evil incarnate, but arguably reduces the dateability somewhat. Alright, I'm going to move this material off of Lean because she is about to leave the party again. We're going to bring Ridge back in. Thank you once again for all your contributions, Lean. Also, let's save real quick. You have been a valuable occasional asset to the party. Let's go ahead and rest her before we have her leave the party. There we go, excellent. And now we'll swap her out for good old Ridge. Alright, edit, Lean. Alright, bring in Ridge. Get our formation back the way I want. Looks good, okay. So, before I do a whole bunch of inventory management and stuff, which I'll likely do off screen, let's go ahead and progress the plot a little more. So let's go back to the office, excuse me, the principal's office. Actually, let's check the library first. See what's going on here. Do you have anything new to say, Sarah? Really? Okay, really? Oh wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Let's go ahead and sell them real quick then. Who got them? Alright, we need to identify these maps and stuff too. Old magazine. Okay, they're only worth 100. Still, it's 100. Okay, maybe I'll do just a little bit of inventory cleanup. Not much, but a little bit. What I'll do is I'll identify the things that I haven't been able to identify. I'd have sworn there was some. There it is, this material. Okay, this is string. Okay, can't put it in the... Right, the maps, that's what I really cared about. Final map. Displays map of all paths. Does that mean I can get rid of all these others? Because if so, that's incredible. Because they're taking up a lot of space. That sounds fantastic. That's awesome. Okay. So, let's go ahead and report in and advance the plot a bit more. Okay. Rhina, have you been keeping up at all? What if I talk to Feynman? Uh-huh. Okay, maybe I needed to report in at the other office after all. Confirmed, okay. Oh, hey Nina, you're looking better. That sounds like it could be tiring. What is this? Sibling rivalry? I think that you might be nicer since you haven't seen each other in years and you thought Nina was dead. Yeah, we haven't been told anything. I mean, haven't we been doing exactly that? These two have an amusing relationship. They definitely seem like sisters. That flashy hag. Yes, I remember her. Okay. But why? I mean, she seemed pretty evil, but do you have any details about what kind of evil she's perpetrating? Because we know nothing. Yes, you're right. That's not enough, Nina. So it's been a while, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm. That was a pretty stupid thing to do, Nina. Not gonna lie. Until you got to the laid down on a bed part, I'm gonna say it sounds like you died. Uh-huh. Okay, you did die. Who knew that the afterlife involved lying down on a bed? So who the heck were these people? Who are they? These strange voices. The builders of the labyrinths. They built them to hide something. And sealed away dangerous knowledge. These are details I legitimately don't remember. Protect this knowledge and keep it from evil hands. So is Demoria going for this knowledge? So you got revived by question mark. We don't know what they are. But they say they built the labyrinth, so they're probably very powerful. Possibly even gods. And they made you the guardian of the labyrinths, is what I'm getting out of this, Nina. Okay, I didn't know she was about to call herself a guardian, but pretty sensible name, I suppose. Mm-hmm. All excellent questions. Okay, how many of them have we defeated so far? About 6? So we've beaten about half of them, I think. They honestly haven't been very tough. Okay. So we now know that the proper name for the puppet girls is life golems. Oh, I only beat 5. I thought I had beaten 6. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Oh, okay. Right. You're right, that had added up to 12 when you said there were 13. Okay, because you beat one of them yourself. Got it. So she took life golems and something else that she's not supposed to take because it was sealed away for reasons. Clearly up to no good. Well, I'm inclined to agree given her behavior. I mean, we'll try. Easier said than done. Those labyrinths are pretty big. She could be anywhere. Let's hope so. Excellent. Alright, so now we are gaining access to a bunch of new dungeons to explore. A whole lot of new dungeons to explore. Interesting. Sounds very Final Dungeon-y when you put it that way. A sculpture with a shining orb. Kamara, was that the life golem you beat? Okay, yep, she's a life golem. And it was absorbed into a sculpture, so that has the soul of Kamara in it, apparently. Oh, it has the soul of all the life golems, then. Yeah, maybe. Interesting. Why is a sculpture absorbing the souls of the life golems we defeat? Okay, wow. Whole lot of really intense stuff and good plot development. Finally, the game has a plot. I did promise it would eventually. I also said it wasn't a super deep plot or anything, and it's not, but it's interesting. So, Nina, Yuno's sister, entered the labyrinths because she was cocky, got defeated easily because going into labyrinths by yourself as a newbie adventurer is stupid. She died. She got revived by mysterious voices who say they are the builders of the labyrinths. So who they are is unclear, but they must be very powerful. They said they built the labyrinths to hide forbidden knowledge. They decided to make Nina their guardian. So she's been doing that in the interim, apparently not aging, because I guess they revived her as some kind of immortal or something. And then Demoria shows up, steals life golems from the labyrinths, and something else that she's not supposed to have, but we don't know what that something else is. And we don't know exactly what evil she's up to, but she is clearly acting pretty evil, so we need to figure out what she's doing and try to stop her. Interesting stuff for sure. And we just gained access to a ton of new labyrinths. Pretty exciting. Now we're really getting into the proper meat of the game. It also said that we can now center explorations on Mashlenia. I wonder if that means that Mashlenia is actually the school where you can make new characters after all. We're going to have to go there and try that out. I don't know to what extent I'll actually build and use characters there, because I've already spent so much time building up these characters, and also I've developed personalities for them, so I like them. But we'll at least check it out so that we can see the unique character art they get, because it's kind of neat that they have different character art from the ones that you make at Particus. Anyway, like I said, a lot of interesting stuff. A whole lot of new places have opened up to us. Lots more exploration to do. So that's what we're going to be spending the next largish number of episodes doing, is checking out all of these new labyrinths that are now available to us. Presumably fighting more life golems and looking for Demoria. So, see you in the next one.